In the quiet coastal town of Haven's End, the sound of waves crashing against the shore filled the air. Yet for Tom, these waves brought no comfort. A widower for 3 long years, his world had shrunk to the confines of his small, weathered home. Each sunset reminded him of the vibrant laughter that once filled his life. As he stared out at the horizon, an overwhelming sense of loneliness engulfed him, making each day feel like an echo of the last. Tom spent his mornings sipping coffee from a chipped mug, his eyes glazed over as he watched the fishermen haul in their daily catch. He'd often wander into town, but the smiles of passers-by felt like distant stars, so near, yet so unattainable. He would nod and wave, but most days he would return home feeling like a ghost, drifting through a world bustling with life, always out of reach. It was during one of these mundane mornings that Tom decided to take a train ride to the nearby city. With nothing but a small backpack and a heart heavy with memories, he boarded the train, hoping for a moment of distraction. As the train chugged along the coastline, he watched the seagulls glide effortlessly, their freedom stirring something deep within him. Suddenly, as if the universe had heard his silent plea, the conductor announced a sudden delay due to a mechanical issue. Stuck in a crowded train car, Tom felt an initial wave of annoyance wash over him. However, as minutes turned into hours, he found himself engaged in a conversation with a vibrant young woman named Sarah. She exuded warmth, her laughter infectious. As they spoke about life, dreams, and struggles, Tom found a flicker of light piercing through the shadows of his grief. Sarah shared her story of loss, her own battles with loneliness, and her journey toward finding joy again. Her words resonated deeply. They were reminders of the resilience embedded in the human spirit. In that moment, Tom realized he was not alone in his pain. Their conversations flooded him with inspiration, igniting a spark that lay dormant for years. Instead of retreating further into his shell, he began to share his own story, revealing the depth of his sorrow and the absence that haunted him. Each word felt like a step towards reclaiming his life, breaking the chains of isolation that had bound him for so long. As the train finally rolled into the station, a small group of passengers applauded the conductor for their patience during the unexpected delay. It was a simple act, yet it struck a chord within Tom. He understood then that even in moments of darkness, connection and kindness could emerge unexpectedly. This newfound insight propelled him to take action. Inspired by Sarah, he returned to Haven's End with renewed determination. Tom began volunteering at the local community center, helping organize events for seniors, those who often felt the sting of loneliness just as he had. As he shared laughter and stories with them, his heart began to mend. With each event he organized, he witnessed the joy of connection blossom anew. His once muted existence transformed into a palette of colors, each interaction leaving a vibrant mark on his soul. Days turned into weeks, and the dusty corners of his home were filled with photographs documenting the laughter shared and friendships formed. Tom took up painting, capturing the beauty of the sea, the people, and the life surrounding him. These moments became symbols of hope. The hopelessness he once felt was replaced by purpose. It was as if the waves crashing on the shore began to echo the rhythm of his heartbeat, alive and pulsating with possibilities. The ultimate climax came one evening when Tom, standing on the beach, watched the sun dip below the horizon. He felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude wash over him. The pain of loss had forged him anew. He was no longer merely a lonely widower, but a man who had transformed grief into growth. From a heart weighed down by despair, he emerged as a beacon of hope for others navigating their own storms. In his journey from darkness to light, Tom learned an invaluable lesson. Loneliness can be a temporary chapter, but connection, love, and the courage to reach out can write a new storyline. His journey reminded everyone around him that it's never too late to embrace life again, to transform pain into purpose, and to become the hero of one's own story. And so, as he walked home along the shore, he vowed to continue inspiring others, for in helping others, he had finally helped himself.